This is Nick Douglas for Adventures of a Sailor Girl, the final day of racing here for the Louis Vuitton America's Cup World Series in Oman. That was a tough day.
That was a tough day for sure. No, look, a bit of a game of snakes and ladders today, Nick. It was, everyone had their opportunities to do well, and everyone had their times where they slipped back. So at the end of the day, started off again like we did yesterday really well, and had a good middle of the day, but unfortunately just couldn't quite finish off at the end. But having said that, coming away, on the podium here, and still leading overall. That's always a good way to finish things up at the World Series.
Yeah, I think you've got to take that away, and that win in race 4 today. Daylight.
Yeah, no. When you can get your nose clear, I think we're going just fine. So just got to make sure we continue to get off the start line well, and I think the rest of it will be easy. So no, it was fun racing.
Yeah, you did pop up on the foils for a bit on that first reach too. Do you think that got your way?
Yeah, look, I think we worked pretty hard on getting the boat up on the foils, and then actually really pressing hard to actually get the boat going forward. So no, we did that nicely. But when you get your nose clear and you've got a clear lane, life's good, like in any regatta.
Yeah, sure. And what's next for you guys, ETNZ? Are you going home to train, or what's happening?
Yeah, look, we're on a Emirates flight tomorrow morning back to Auckland, and basically, next couple of months we'll be flat out in the design office as well as on the water on the Waitemata Harbour. So really looking forward to getting back to New Zealand, seeing the family and the boys in the office, and going ahead with our great work back there. So really quite exciting times for the team. Yeah, no, that's really good to hear. And while you might be a little bit down on yourself, I think, gosh, you guys have some speed. It's good to see. Yeah, look, a little bit disappointing, that last race today, but at the end of the day, we've got plenty to work on. We're learning heaps, and still relatively, fresh as a group in actual sailing time together. So huge amount to work on, but we'll debrief this regatta, and a lot of racing for the rest of the season. But ultimately, we need to be fast for 2017, and that's what we're working on at the moment. And ultimately, you go into New York, the next edition in the lead, which is good to see. Yeah, look, coming away leading the series, you can't complain. So we're really happy. All right, well done, congrats, and enjoy your time at home, hey? Thank you. Yeah, cheers. Dean, an up and down day, but there were some moments of brilliance.
It's been a little bit like that for the last couple of days. We sort of have some good, and then just a little bit too much bad, unfortunately. And yeah, the mistakes are really frustrating because I think at times we are sailing well, but just struggling to put it together, consistently across a series.
I think you're still making some good jumps, though.
Yeah, it definitely feels like we're making some good progress, and it's just been nice to actually turn one of those, into a good result. And yeah, it's nice to have some good races, and we know that we can do a good job, but we just got to try and cut the error rate down. Yeah, only a matter of time. Now, what's next for you guys? Back to Bermuda and do a bunch of sailing there prior to New York. But we're definitely looking forward to the next event. So yeah, it'll be great. And how's the development going? Yeah, it's been good. It's been a busy time in Bermuda. We've got a lot going on, just building infrastructure and everything else. But yeah, it's been an interesting time. But yeah, it's going well. Awesome. Well, it's great to catch up with you finally. Okay. Yeah. Good luck. Thank you very much. You too. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, me too. It was a very good day in the end for us.
Yeah, your first win, the first win for Groupama, and your first win in the America's Cup World Series too.
Yeah, the first win for the team and me, and the boys, as you probably saw, were extremely excited about it. Yeah, and it was awesome, and there were lots of hooters as well at the end, so... Yeah, we had a lot of these sponsors here, so we had a lot of fans, and we're glad we could improve as the regatta went on and get a win at the very end. Yeah, you definitely did that, and 4th overall here. I think that's a pretty good result for Groupama Team France. Yeah, no, the team is very happy, and I'm extremely happy about it, and still, a bit sore about a couple of mistakes I made, but we came out here today and fixed the problems we had yesterday, and we're top 3 at every reach mark, and the first race we threw it away, and that could have changed everything for us. But the next 2 races we learned from that mistake pretty quick, and we're right there, and secured a second, and then managed to pass Oracle in the last beat to get a first. So the team are happy, and I'm happy that we sailed the boat well and they actually started to be more competitive and really push the big teams. That's awesome. I was pretty happy too. I actually had a few Frenchies on board, so they were very excited too. That's good. Yeah, it's good. There's a lot of French here, a lot of French support. Yeah, so they let out a big cheer. But what's next for Groupama? I've heard that you guys are going to hang around here for a little bit. Yeah, no, we'll be here for a week because at the moment we're still waiting on our Turbo 45 to go on the water. So this is the only chance we'll get to sail with a foiling boat with a wing. We sail a lot on the GC32s, but they don't have a wing. So unfortunately, no other teams are going to stay and join us because they've all got their turbos. But there's a lot for us to work on and a lot for us to learn, so that when we do get our turbo, we are, on fire from the beginning. Because being a new team, and there's been an all French team bar me, there's the teams. We've got a lot to learn with the wing and the foiling. We've got some really experienced guy on board like Terry Fouché. He's with Artemis and with Oracle, and so he's a genius with the boats, and we just got to make sure that with all the new guys in the team and all the young guys, and that they can catch up and get up to speed as quick as possible.
Well, that's just absolutely awesome, and congrats again today. I'm so excited.
Cheers, thank you very much.
No worries, and have fun tonight, hey?
I'll try to.
Oh, almost, so close.
Yeah, look, it was a great last race, and I look, full credit to Benny and those guys. I mean, they really did a good job in this event of scrambling and coming back. The first start we both were off the back. They were at the tail end and somehow managed to claw themselves back up, and so they've been sailing well. Results did the talking, and I felt our guys did a good job of bouncing back after the first one. We made some improvements, but we've got a long way to go in these conditions, and we'll continue to work at it.
Yeah, well, that's awesome to hear, and I know that the focus for you guys a lot is the development too, and you'll head straight back to Bermuda?
Yeah, we'll be straight back. Our team's been working hard on some modifications while we've been here. We'll go back, and it's such an important period these next few months. It really is critical for the design of our boat, the boat that we'll race in the America's Cup, and the appendage package. Yeah. But also, we've got New York on the horizon. That's really like a home event for us, and I think it'll be a fantastic event there. It'll be huge in terms of the spectators and media, and it'll be great to be on the Hudson River. First time really for the America's Cup. Yeah,
and that's going to be exciting for sure. And I mean, here in the Middle East, have you liked sailing here? I know it's been light. I know it's been tricky.
It's been great. I've actually first time in Oman, really enjoyed it. We actually came into this event knowing there's a high likelihood of light air. It's something we've been wanting to work on. Yeah. I feel since Gothenburg we actually took a real big step. Yeah. But we know we've got some more to do. I still think Ben was a little bit better than everyone else. But we'll go back, we'll work hard with Philippe and our coaching staff, and we'll put in a lot of effort. But look, the fact is we can get this in Bermuda during the summer, during the America's Cup, and it's something we want to be good at. And so a good few steps forward, but we've got a few to go. Yeah,
for sure. Now, code zero upwind or not? I know you lost a little bit using an upwind in the last race, but some people made gains with it, so...
Well, it was a tough one because we saw the entire fleet go for it, except one boat. And so at the time we were really light, so we thought, let's do it, let's go for it. We've got to match the fleet. Fortunately, the only boat that didn't do it was the boat that was the French team that were right near us. So they made the right call and they passed us. So, hey, that's life. Full credit to Adam. I mean, he sailed a great event. Yeah. They got a great result. So yeah, look, we can't be too disappointed. We've podiumed at every event. We're the only team with Team New Zealand to do that. We've gotten closer to Team New Zealand overall, but yeah, we've still got a few steps to take forward and a few things to learn. Yeah,
it's very tight between yourselves and Land Rover BAR and Emirates overall now after this event.
It'll be a fight the whole way. I mean, it's the next few events will be, it'll be all on, and I think also as the event's going on, teams are getting closer and getting better. We can see that the French had a good event. I mean, everyone's got the talent and the resource to train and get better at these events. So yeah, it'll be tough. Every one of these ones is a fight to the end.
Awesome. I can't wait. It's going to be exciting. But well done anyway. I know it mightn't feel so awesome, but you still sailed incredibly well.
No, thanks, Nick. Appreciate it.
No worries. Awesome. Oh, it must feel good after that one.
Yeah, it was fantastic. It was a tough day. We dug ourselves out of quite a lot of trouble in all three races, and it was another big teamwork day and coming through those difficult conditions. So the guys did an awesome job.
Yeah, you sounded a bit frustrated in race 4 today, and but I know the team really came through and backed you up there.
Yeah, I was, because that start in particular, we had a great opportunity. We were back a little bit. We owned the pin end of the line and just pulled the trigger a second too early. And probably the frustration showed a little bit there. Yeah. But yeah, you've got to get through those and then get back into gear. And the guys did a great job to make up for that mistake and put us through. And they did a fantastic job all weekend.
And I think any sailor knows that when you get that passionate about it, you just want to win.
Yeah, we want to win. Don't worry about that.
Well, that's good because you're the first team to win 2 World Series events.
Yeah, it was good for a new team. I think that's good for us. You know, we have to show that we can compete at the highest level here in this America's Cup series as a new team. I think we're doing that, and it's great for all of our shore team, our boat builders, designers back at the base. They're working really long hours to get the team, to get the testing boats, the eventual race boat designed and built.
Yeah.
So it motivates them that we can do it, and we've got a team capable of winning.
Which is absolutely awesome. I mean, yesterday we sort of spoke about speed, and it looked like you were one of the fastest boats on the track. Today, I'm not sure if it was speed. You did use your code 0, sometimes upwind, sometimes not, but you managed to sail through all the time.
Yeah, we had good speed, good boat handling as well. You know, and the guys did a really good job dealing with the code 0 sail, which adds a whole new dimension to the boat handling and the tactical calls. And you know, Giles, we know what a good sailor he is, and he did a fantastic job again today. You know, digging us out of trouble, finding a bit of space on the race course to make some moves and gain some places. There
were some big gains downwind, especially when that right-hand shift came through for you guys.
Yeah, there was, and in a few of those races the wind was shifting around quite a lot, and most of the time we found ourselves on the right side of it, and you know, that was down to Giles and you know, sniffing those shifts out, which he's you know, he's great at. And I think it's great that we're building a good relationship. We know we haven't sailed together until this World Series, and it seems to be working well. We're building a good relationship, which is absolutely critical, of course, when we come to the Cup next year.
Absolutely, and you're climbing the rankings overall in the World Series as well. And how is your development going, speaking of the actual Cup?
Yeah, it's going well. We've had a little bit of a chilly winter.
Yeah.
We've had to battle through, been some hard yards, sailing around in sort of 0 degrees and rain, driving rain. But you know, we were prepared for that, and there are some benefits of being based in the UK and tapping into all of the engineering expertise that we have back home. And now, as we're slowly moving into warmer weather, it's going to be better for us. And of course, through the summer, we think it will be a fantastic testing base for us in Portsmouth.
Yeah, awesome. Well, good luck with everything leading into New York. That'll be exciting.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks. See you then.
And congrats.
Thank you. Cheers.
So there you have it, the wrap-up of yet another Louis Vuitton America's Cup World Series, the 4th leading into Bermuda for 2017. I've been lucky enough to attend all 4, which is just brilliant. To give you an update on the scores, Emirates Team New Zealand currently leads the way on 192 points, with Oracle Team USA moving into 2nd on 186, and Land Rover BAR on 185. So it's really tight at the top between those 3, which is awesome to see, after Land Rover BAR was the first team to take 2 World Series wins this weekend. Absolutely awesome. I feel really lucky to have brought you the action from here in Oman this weekend. The first America's Cup event ever in the Middle East. Absolutely amazing. The hospitality has been just brilliant. Gosh, it was hot. And I guess we all probably wanted a little bit more breeze. No one more than the sailors themselves. But yeah, it has been an amazing event, and I'm looking forward to heading to New York later in the year, which is next, and then Chicago. So that will be absolutely brilliant. Now, I know that this is the pinnacle of our sport, or, you know, the top end, or, you know, there's a lot of different ways of labelling the America's Cup, but there's so much heritage and history there, and it is changing, and it is developing. I think we're all so lucky to be involved with sailing as a sport. There's so many different layers, there's so many different tiers, from, you know, sailing a Hobie Cat when you're on holidays, to, you know, people who sail opties or just find a Manly Junior in somebody's backyard, in my case, and start going sailing. You've got Far 40s, you've got Melgers, you've got all these other different things, One Design, IRC. It's absolutely incredible how many different ways you can be involved in our sport, and I feel lucky to be able to bring you adventures from so many different kinds and, I guess, facets of that sport that we all love and we're so passionate about. So as for me, I head back to Australia tomorrow morning on a 4 o'clock flight, so that'll be pretty intense, and hopefully I'll be heading over to Perth to check out the first event in the new World Match Racing Tour with the M32s. But in the meantime, if you want more adventures, or if you want to look back on the 43 events that we covered last year, or I think we're up to now 9 this year, you can head to www.adventuresofasailorgirl.com, or follow us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, or YouTube. At SailorGirl218 is where it's at. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining the adventure, and thanks so much to everyone who's sharing their stories along the way, from grassroots all the way up.